I'm so sick of this stuff.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here. Try the force.
Play fake. Cousins.
He'll probably be back later though.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
He just said, yeah, do something like. I thought he said fast him, but he had said force. They don't even supposed to be in the playoffs. Yeah.
Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Yeah,
so for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought
down. In too. Yeah, the tight supposed to be in.
It's better than 40 yards total. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball in first.
But both of them hitting each other up like both of them like when in my age. They supposed to been played and ain't even played.
They run again on first down. Cook, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. We'll call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's up.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Third and long for Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll get into the end zone.
No pressure that time. Trying to put this stream up, man.
28 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I threw that.
They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. Play action, Cousins. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Play action now. Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Third and short yardage. Cousins. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. 4th down. Now Sam Sloman is on. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Nothing the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Buccaneers, nothing.
From the 29, Brady. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Will Fuller, 29 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Some quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Justin Jefferson. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
A give to Cook out of the gun. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. To throw is Brady. Flushed out right. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Again, it's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Raheem Mostert, 40 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14. Vikings 10.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
15 yards is the pickup there. The drive starting very nicely. First down. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now left side on the swing pass. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
15. First down, Tampa Bay.
Shotgun now for Brady. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. This is caught at the 20. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Brady to throw again. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Returning it, Johnson. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 29, Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. That'll bring up second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. This will be caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Anthony Barr able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
Oh, they didn't let me throw the circle.
And for the second time tonight, This field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Succop's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there, Cousins to Thielen, and even 40 yards. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
The week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski, and they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 11, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Escaping the pressure right. Going up top for Miller, and that's caught inside the 30. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
on 2nd and 12. Brady.
The 22-yard line.
This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Brady's going to sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Tom Brady taking it in. And the Bucs are
Brady.
And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind him.
Extra point put through by Succop, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. He's going to look deep down the field. And got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
Cousins sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They go play action. Cousins eluding the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And he finds Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And incomplete.
Cousins on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's into the end zone.
Get over your flash, nigga.
O.J. Howard, 26 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Cousins to throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Cousins. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Buccaneers,
that's ball game, fellas.
They get the football back.
It's long. 34-24. I got the ball. 4th quarter, 1 minute left.
Should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Run that back.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw, Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Brady going to look to throw. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time, but it's going to be second down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eli Apple, and he will return this one to the 30. Yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. So after the INT, it's Brady. That is caught at the 7. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. So
good, Brady. You threw a good game.
Do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts?
Good, Brady.
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win,
Defense.
you gotta have those out on the field right away.